What it do, YouTube? It's your boys, Nugget and Kudi here. Week 13, Nugget. What we got going on this week, man?
Well, first off, we would love if you guys can like and subscribe for this video. But today, what we're going to talk about is we're going to go over that matchup against the Niners. We're going to talk about the upcoming matchup against Arizona, and then we're gonna check out what's popping in Kudi's corner.
Yes, sir. And, you know, we got to go over that disappointing.
No. We ain't talking about that shit right now. We're going to talk about this fresh-ass jersey. Look at this shit. I'm finally repping some gear. It is fire, baby. Some fire-ass gear.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, that's jersey's popping.
It's looking good.
That might be popping in Kudi's corner, man. But y'all gotta wait and stay tuned until later in the video. But yeah, y'all see it. And of course, man, we're having a good week, man. But y'all, should we get on to it?
We have to talk about it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You know, playing those conference games, those divisional games, they're hard, man. You play these teams multiple times a year. At least 2 times, sometimes even 3s if you face them in the playoffs. They know everything about you. You know everything about them. So they are hard-fought games. And I'm just fucking pissed we're 0-2 against them this year.
I'm really pissed, man. It feels like similar to how the Rams always used to have, like, the Seahawks number, man. It seems like the 49ers just have our, like, number this year. Shanahan coached a brilliant game. And I don't know, it was just disappointing just all around. And like I said, always, whenever we lose, we still always have a chance to win. And that's always
Is that good or bad, though? Is that good or bad?
That's what I'm saying. That's always what makes it the most frustrating thing. Because, yeah, it's good that we're in it.
Exactly.
It's
good that we're in it for playoff talk, for rest of the season. But as diehard Rams fans, we literally talk about this we're Rams fans who talk about the Rams once a week and edit it and do all this shit. It hurts to be in those games where you're losing by last second field goals and just shit like that. They're against the fucking Niners.
Against the Niners without an injured ass Niners at that, bro. They didn't have Jimmy G. They didn't have Kittle. They didn't have Bosa. Like, the whole team is hurt pretty much. If you look at their injured list, it's insane. Like, it's like the whole team. So that makes it even worse. We had Mullins, or whatever the hell that quarterback's name is, just absolutely out-dueling Jared Goff, and just like, man, I was just so over it watching the game. I was just like, bro. I mean, we're going to keep it short and sweet. But, yeah, basically, to summarize the game, in my opinion, the reason we lost the game was just turnovers, just being careless with the ball. Jared Goff, man, like, I don't know, you gotta clean it up, bro. I mean, we keep saying it, but yeah, something must change.
2 interceptions and 1 fumble.
And they came at key moments in the game too, where we're down 7-3, and he throws an interception to Sherman that's like, the most errant throw ever. Like, who are you throwing it to, bro? So he throws that most errant throw ever, and like, okay, we get a stop, 7-3, we're still kind of in the game. And we're going down the field at the end of the half, trying to get some points before the half. Oh, we can cut the lead to 1, or we can take the lead. And then he runs and does that stupid fumble, man. It's just like, bro. Like, bro, you cannot do that, especially when your team is supporting you the way it is. We have an amazing offense, all these key players. We have all these weapons like him. We have our defense is the best it's been in a long time, top 5 in the NFL. And we have McVay, who's just a genius on the offensive end. So, like, you have all these parts, yet we're still not able to figure it out. And I don't know, man, it's just not acceptable, bro. It's unacceptable.
You know, I'm not one to jump on a Rams player after 1 bad game. I'm not one to be like, we need to get rid of Kaiser because he's doing terrible. Like, fuck it, he should never play again on the team. And I've always really just, you know, I'm not going to stand up and say a lot of things. I'm not going to get in a Twitter argument or something where people are, for this case, bashing Goff. But it's getting harder and harder to stand up for him. We've paid him a lot of money. He has flashed, has some great games, but 3 turnovers against a hurt division rival, that game that would have put us in first place.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's hard to keep making excuses for him. And I feel like we can compare our situation where we just paid him so much money and like we're kind of like, not in a way stuck with him, but like, yeah, we kind of are.
We're kind of
But it's kind of like how the Eagles are kind of stuck with Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
And we both got these guys in the same draft, expecting them to be our guys like Mahomes, like Lamar, you know, all these solid quarterbacks in the NFL. And they just aren't coming into fruition. Like Goff, man, the thing that frustrates me the most about him is not that like, oh, like let's say like, okay, it's not that like maybe he'll make like a bad throw or he'll do a mistake.
That happens. Yes.
The problem I have with Jared Goff is it's so consistent, like it's consistent average.
Yeah.
And we cannot have consistent average as the quarterback of a team and you're making $20 million.
They were 7-3 going into this.
Yeah, man.
That's a damn good team.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, we can't coach around our quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Like that's the key to winning Super Bowls. The key to winning in general is built all around your quarterback. Like we can't keep coaching around him. We can't have AD bail us out every week, bro. AD, man. Oh my God. Can we talk about that real quick, bro?
Can I go change in the AD jersey? I'm about to go change in the AD jersey.
I'm about to go get mine.
That's next week. That's next week. I'll go get that
no,
one.
But AD, bro, unreal performance.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, unreal performance.
What is it? I feel like we say this every week.
Yeah, right?
We're
it's
surprised
crazy.
every week. He's just damn good.
He's that good. He almost single-handedly won us the game.
Yep.
We were down like 14-3. He had that sack, the strip sack.
Yep.
For a touchdown by Troy Hill.
And then those tackles for losses. I mean, come on.
Big sacks.
Big ones, yep.
So, yeah, he almost literally won us the game single-handedly. But
one person, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to make sure you get into this. And, you know, we're talking about the good now, because there's good and bad in every game.
Of course.
And something I saw that was really good was Cam Akers.
Yeah.
My boy Cam Akers, 9 carries, 84 yards.
Yeah. That big run.
That big run. Look, I'm looking at it right now. That's an average of 9.3 yards per carry. I know he had the big 63-yard run, and he had the touchdown, but you know what? Those are damn good numbers, and that's what we need. That stuff right there, good defensive play by AD, get us good field position, being able to run the ball with Cam Akers, that gives us the ability for Goff to have an easier time doing this. If less of the pressure falls on him, and we can, you know, do those quick releases, those screen plays that McVay always shows up. That's when Goff can really be successful. You know, he's not Patrick Mahomes. I would love for him to be, but he's not.
In 2018, in that Chiefs game, man,
oh my
it looked like he was about to be that.
I was like, holy shit. But he's not. And you know what? I'm okay with that because we would have had to pay him $500 million and we wouldn't be signing Jalen Ramsey, who's freaking anchoring our defense.
Arguably one of the best corners in the NFL.
Exactly. Especially with how Gilmore's playing this year. Oh, yeah. I would say he's the best. But yeah, for me, I wanted to mention the good. But, you know, there was a little good, but it still hurts because it's the Niners.
Yeah, I literally couldn't watch the tape back because it was just too painful to watch again, man. Like, I just couldn't do that.
I've watched every single, we got the NFL Game Pass, and I've watched, the reruns of the game. Every game besides the Niners games. I don't think I've watched it. Yeah.
I gotta watch them live, of course.
Yeah, I couldn't watch the tape and watch it again. It's just, no. But I'm done talking about this shit. Do you have anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, let's just jump in the next segment because this game it's behind us. They may make the playoffs. They're 5-6 now. They may sneak in with the wild card. But, I
don't want to see them again.
I don't want to see them again this year. I want to sweep them next year because I know we have the team that can do it.
I know McVay wants to sweep them.
He wants to fucking murder them.
Dude, McVay is 0-4 against Shanahan, and you know that's pissing him off. Even after the game, he said, because he was kind of frustrated in that presser after the game, and he just went in on him. He's like, we can't have our quarterback hurting us like this, doing these turnovers. It was like, damn, man, he really felt that L this week. So I don't think he ever wants to lose to them again.
Nope. But let's stop talking about this shit. I'm cutting you off. You cut me off. Let's jump to the next segment right now.
Yes, sir. So tough matchup coming up this week against our division rival, the
First time
Cardinals.
playing them.
First time,
Yep.
First time this year. So we're gonna get a good little preview of what we got in store for them. We play them this week, and then we got Seattle again, and then we got them in the week after that. So
this is huge for the playoff picture, right?
Huge few weeks coming up. Big few weeks.
I mean, our next 3 games are against teams that are very good shot to make the playoffs. So these are some make or break weeks right here, and they're division rivals. So this is each time we beat somebody or lose, that's a full game advantage.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's a really big deal.
Yeah, and it's just a competitive division, man. The NFC West, of course, the best division in football. So of course we're gonna have to really see how we stack up against a tough division rival like the Cardinals. But I'm looking forward to it. I think we match up pretty well against them. And
we do.
Yeah, I like it. Like from a scheme standpoint, I think we're in a good position to have a chance to win this game for sure.
I feel the same way. And I was watching the tape earlier today, and one thing that I noticed was it was nice that I didn't really have to watch the tape when the Cardinals were on offense. Because it's like, okay, I'm very confident our defense is going to be able to stop. After we did what we did to Seattle, I'm like, okay, our defense is going to be able to stop almost any team out there. So I was confident in that. So I wasn't really focused on watching their offense, but I was focused on watching them their defense go up against the Patriots. And one thing that really started to worry me is I've been hearing a lot about how much they've been pressuring people. So I was like, okay, let's keep an eye on that. They had 3 sacks, which that's not amazing, but that's a good game. 3 sacks is nothing to blow off. But I'm worried about Goff, man. I hate to say it, and I think this is gonna be a low scoring game.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, no, I think you're right on track. I think our defense matches up well with them. I think we're gonna be able to contain them and lock them up. But yeah, like you said, it all comes down to if we can be able to score more than them. So, and that comes down to Jared Goff and our offense. And yeah, I mean, at the same time, our defense is so good that it'll give us opportunities and it'll take the pressure off of him. But yeah, you just saw this last week that no matter what situation, it's still worrisome just having him back there. But we'll see exactly what we're working with in terms of him in the playoffs in this next week, just because we're playing a team that will probably be in the playoffs with the Cardinals.
Well, that kind of ties into my key to this matchup is, Goff's play. But one thing that makes Goff better, is you hear us talk all the time, is the run game. And I took a look at Seattle. I've been learning a lot. You really want to focus on divisional opponents because that's just another level of football. It's a whole other mind game, if you want to say. And what did the Seahawks do when they beat them? They ran the ball. I'm looking at it now. Carlos Hyde had 79 yards on 14 carries. That's five and a half, a little over 5.5 per carry. But they had 165 rushing yards. So my key to the game is we need over 150 rushing yards as a team.
Yeah.
Whether that be Malcolm Brown, my boy Cam Akers, or Darrell Henderson. I mean, we know Goff's not going to get it, but hey. I think if we could do that, we have a good rushing attack for the game. And if we have a good rushing attack, then Jared Goff is going to be able to play action. You'll be able to do the shorter passes. Because, you run the ball 2 times, you get 4 yards. Now you're looking at 3rd and 2. Okay, well, hit a slant to Cooper Kupp, and out to Robert Woods. Maybe Tyler Higbee's open for a little hitch. That's what you can do when you're on 3rd and 2 when you get that run game going. And then, Cam Akers breaks out for a 60-plus yard run. That's my key to the game.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like that a lot. And my key to the game is pretty similar. It's all tied around our offense and Jared Goff just not turning the ball over. So we cannot turn the ball over this game. So if we are able to limit our turnovers, I think we'll have a good chance to win.
Yeah, good. And I know I said that I didn't watch a lot of the offense for the Cardinals, but that didn't mean I didn't watch any. I'm so confident in our defense. But what I did notice was, so they played the Patriots, who, the Patriots have been struggling a little bit this year. They're not the same team. They had a lot of defensive players opt out for COVID, but they held them to 17 points. So that's only 2 touchdowns. But guess how they scored their 2 touchdowns? 2 rushing touchdowns by Kenyon Drake from within 5 yards. When you're looking in the NFL, those, if you're on the 5-yard line, when it's first and goal, that has a very high success rate of scoring. Mm-hmm. And those are the only 2 times they scored their touchdowns. That's good for us.
Yeah, it's good.
Because, who do we have in the middle?
AD,
baby!
Sorry. Yeah, no, definitely. Mm-hmm. And I think that's also a big thing if we're able to limit their rush attack, because the Cardinals actually have one of the best and most efficient rushing attacks in the NFL. They have Claypool. I mean, not Claypool. My bad. They have Chase Edmonds and they have Kenyon Drake and Kyler Murray also can bust out a run every now and then too. So they have one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL. So I think if we're able to contain that rushing attack and we're able to put pressure on Kyler Murray, it'll help us out in the end. And just looking at Kyler Murray's last game against the Patriots, he struggled a lot. And they were putting pressure on him, like you were saying, and it was leading to errant throws. He was having a really bad, troublesome time finding receivers. And I think with our improved secondary and our improved attack, putting pressure on quarterbacks, I think our matchup against them is looking pretty good.
And what I want to point out is, there's 16 games in a year. A lot can happen each week. It's not that's why football is one of the toughest things to bet. Mm-hmm. It's not like baseball when you have 162 games in a 5-6 month span. Well, now we're looking at, so we can use that information and see, how did another team beat them? Let's look at the Seahawks. The second game against the Seahawks, guess how many yards they held that rushing attack to? The whole team. And when they beat them, guess how many yards?
70?
57.
Damn.
They held them on 18 carries to 57 yards and only 21 points with that terrible Seahawks defense. Yeah. So that's a great way to look at it. You made a great point. We need to stop that rushing attack because that's one of the keys to success. Mm-hmm. Kyler Murray isn't some 6'5" quarterback. He's shorter. He's fast. If we can contain him, get some pressure on him, and get in his face with a fucking beast of a man, Aaron Donald, that's when the pressure's all going to be on him, especially if, like you said, we're stopping that rushing attack.
Yeah, definitely. And besides that, of course, they have Hopkins. Yes. But what we're going to do is we're going to put him on Ramsey Island, and he's going to probably not
do too much.
Yeah, he's going to DK him. So I think if Jalen Ramsey's able to lock up Hopkins, he'll solidify himself as one of the best corners, and it'll put him in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation because he's already creeping into that conversation right now.
Both of the players,
both of our guys. So if he's able to do a good job on him and contain him, last week Gilmore did a pretty good job on him. He only got 5 catches for 55 yards, only 7. They only threw to him 7 times. So if Gilmore's able to do that, and he's having a pretty inconsistent year, Ramsey, who's having one of the best years of his career, should have a good time against him.
And I was just saying this. Look at the losses. So they lost to the Patriots. He had 5 catches for 50-ish yards, right? Let's look at the loss of the Seattle game. What did Hopkins do? 5 catches for 51 yards. These aren't coincidences. We're seeing things that happen often, and it's leading to them losing the game. So we need how many yards would you guarantee a win if Jalen Ramsey kept him under?
Well, you just said both times it was in the 50s, right? So I'm gonna give him another catch, let's say. So I say if we hold him under, I'll say 65 yards.
You're guaranteeing a win.
I guarantee a win.
Okay. I'm going to say if we hold them under 45 yards, I'll guarantee a win. I think if we get 65 yards, that's like 6 first downs.
It's not bad.
So I'm going to say if we can, I will guarantee a win. I bet my house, my mortgage on. Don't even own a house, but I'm betting it on that. 45 yards. Okay. I think for me, that's like the guarantee for a win.
For sure.
If that's pretty much him DKing him.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think DK had that many.
No, I don't think did he have a catch on him? He had 2 catches, like 20 yards, right?
Yeah, I don't think
God, this is so fun to talk about.
Yeah, right? It's way
shutting him down.
He had 2 catches for 28 yards.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun to talk about that.
Yeah, it's way better than talking about the last week. Well, you don't let me bring it up.
Why are you bringing it up?
So
Why are you bringing it up?
in my mouth right now, but yeah, no. I think we have a good matchup coming up against these guys, and I like. It's hard because I like where we're at in terms of our defense.
Of course.
And I think if our offense, Jared Goff, can figure it out, we'll have a good time. We should win the game.
I got nothing else.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited to go watch this game because this has given us the ability to solidify and show that we're serious in this race for a Super Bowl. Because, you know, we've already been there. I don't want to just get there and lose again. It's first or last to me this year, man. It's first or last.
Fast.
And I want to know this week, okay, do we have what it takes to win? I mean, this is we stopped Russell Wilson. This is another similar thing to a high-powered offense that we could potentially see in the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And just thinking about the Chiefs, our defense, compared to the last time we saw them, is way better.
Night and day, man.
So we should. I don't even want to like predict things just because I don't want to be disappointed, but I think we'll have a good time in the playoffs this year. But we'll see.
I'm very confident in this week. I'm the pessimist of the group. I know I can be optimistic, but I'm just like, we're playing a bad team. Well, we're playing the Dolphins. They're professional athletes. We got to watch out. But I feel very confident against this team just because I have a feeling it's going to be a low-scoring game. I'll be diving into some bets of the week live on Sunday morning, so don't forget to watch out for that. But I say, is that all you got for this?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. Good luck, Rams. Let's get that dub, bro. And we'll see y'all in Arizona.
Yep. Well, let's check out what's popping in Kudi's Corner.
Yes, sir. Let's see what's popping in Kudi's Corner.
Yup.
What's popping in Kudi's Corner, man? Y'all know what's popping in Kudi's Corner, man. He's been popping frequently this year, man. Aaron Donald, of course. But not only Aaron Donald, I'm going to go and highlight our entire defense for holding us down, especially when our offense has been so inconsistent. So, Aaron Donald, man, you're popping in Kudi's Corner. You, of course, had that one strip sack fumble when we were down 14-3 that put us right back in the game. And besides that, in the other possessions that followed, he got tackles for losses that literally changed the course of the game and the momentum. So Aaron Donald and our defense, you guys are popping in Kudi's Corner this week, man. Y'all are doing an amazing job. And I can't wait to see what y'all are going to do against Arizona, man. Y'all are popping. Y'all are sick. Thank you guys so much. That's what's popping in Kudi's Corner this week.
What? I don't know about you, but I always love to see what's popping in Kudi's Corner. Because, you're highlighting the best of the game, whether it's a win or a loss. I love to really just look at that and, bring out the good for just a moment, whether we won or we lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all we have today. Do you have anything else?
No, that's all I have, man. Good luck to the Rams, man. We need this win bad, and I'm looking forward to watching the game.
Yeah. And if you're still watching, obviously you enjoy our content. So I am going to ask, could you take a moment to just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button? We're really trying to get as much of this content out to you guys as possible. And this really helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting our names out there because we love talking about Rams football. And we want more people to hear about it.
Yes, yeah.
We're at about 25 subscribers. But we really want to keep on growing that so we get this out to as many Rams fans as possible.
Yeah.
Hit them with the Instagram and Twitter.
Yes. Y'all know our Instagram. Across the Rams on both Twitter and Instagram. So y'all please.
It'll be right here.
It'll be
right there.
So y'all please go there and follow us on our social media. Because because we do live updates throughout the game. We go live.
The first drive.
Yeah, on Instagram we go
Last
live.
drives.
So yeah, there's a lot of fun content going on there. Besides just the podcast, so y'all make sure you follow those. And besides that, please, if you can, just like and subscribe the video. It helps us out a bunch. And yeah, you guys are doing us a great service. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Rams fans. We love you. Ramily, #Rams House, baby.
Rams House, baby. Let's get that done.
Let's get that done. We out.